announcement earlier, after our men's open quarterfinal this afternoon and this evening, it's going to be 8 elite mixed doubles teams, all competing for the $50,000 purse. Single elimination for the 8 teams with a 20-second shot clock. We call it the mixed doubles turbo. It's going to be a lot of fun, and that is going to kick off after our men's open quarterfinal this afternoon. Once again, I'm told we're just minutes away from opening break here in the men's open quarterfinal.
Welcome to the Las Vegas Opens 2026. What a shot, man.
Perfect. What just happened? Look at that cue ball.
I don't think I've seen that before, too.
No way.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back again to the West Casino here in Las Vegas. It is the kickoff to the 2026 Predator Pro Billiards Series. I told you that things were really going to be heating up today, and they certainly are. Ladies and gentlemen, we have made it to the Men's Open quarterfinals. We started with 128 of the very best in the world. We are down to the final 8. And we are going to be down to just the final 4 after these matches. Let's introduce you right now to the quarterfinalists. First up on the table, directly behind me, on table 9 from the Netherlands. Please make some noise for Yannick Pongers. And his opponent from Austria, Mr. Max Lechner. Moving over to TV table number 3, coming up in just a few moments, we'll have Daniel Messiol and Fedor Gorst. Now on to arena, to my right, arena number 2 from Austria, Mr. Albin Ouschan. And his opponent from Poland, make some noise for Wojciech Szewczyk. And back here in TV arena number 1, ladies and gentlemen, from the United States, make some noise for the South Dakota kid, Shane Van Bomen. And his opponent needs a little introduction from Germany, the killer, Joshua Filler. Gentlemen, time to lag for the break. It's a race to 4, best of 3 sets. Sending it to the Predator press box. Take it away, guys.
Here, quarterfinals of the Men's Las Vegas Open.
Well, we got a barn burner here. Albin taking on Wojciech. Guaranteed to be a close one, I think. Could we see another shootout?
Yeah, we just came off one in the women's quarterfinals. Jasmine Ouschan jumped out to a lead in the shootout. So Jessica Centeno was under the threat of elimination, but Jasmine missed her final shot of the first 4. Jessica came back, made that one to stay alive, and made the first one from the back rail. So she'll be moving on to the semifinals.
I think, did Albin win the leg? Looked like Albin won the leg. So he's going to get to break first, and I think it's super important not only to break first, but if it does go to a shootout, you get to choose who shoots first and from what side. I think that's huge.
Yeah, a bit of an advantage going forward in the full match. Albin coming in as the current world 8-ball champion. Szewczyk, a former world 10-ball champion, world 9-ball champion. Albin, a 2-time world 9-ball champion as well. So, battle of many titles going on here. Albin going from the side rail.
Gonna try to cut the one in the left side pocket. Watch it get kissed. Getting kissed lots. Went straight in that time. It's a good sign for him. The 2 ball is buried. Par for the course.
Yeah, just went through a match with no break-and runs over the course of about 20 games. Expect a few more here from the men.
I think he needs to push out here. Even though he can see the edge of the 2, it just doesn't lead him anywhere but maybe a scratch in the low right. The push out is so difficult at this level. What these players are so good. They're so smart.
Especially in 10 ball too. Typically more balls left on the table after the break.
I think if you're pushing, you're at a huge disadvantage. He's going to try to tie up the 8.
It's always a smart thing to do. Even if your opponent gains an advantage, they're going to have to work for something later in the rack.
I'm half surprised he didn't hand that back, because that looked like it was too thin.
Yeah, took an offensive gamble here in game 1. It's left a 2-7 for Ouschan.
And even though that 8's tied up, you don't want to let your opponent get to it first. They can be the one to play the telling safety, put you in a tough spot.
Ideally wants to hang the 2 in the bottom left here. He's actually going to carry him at it. Must be too thin to try the combo here.
Yeah, the billiard off onto it. That kind of surprises me because not easy to control the cue ball and the 2 there. He did okay to get a shot on the 2 though.
Yeah, freed the cue ball up nicely. Mid-range pocketing for Ouschan now. Could consider getting aggressive and going into the 8-9 here, Ben.
I don't hate it.
Contacted it nicely, contacted the proper side of the ball to get the cue ball moving back towards the 3, but actually overran it.
Yeah, and didn't get the 8 in the open anyway, so it didn't really pay off. I think the 8 passes the 9. This camera angle makes it look like maybe, but the other one, I don't think so.
Decision time for Albin. Looks like he's taking a defensive approach here. Got close to the side, but was safe all the way there.
I think he might have left the gap here between the 5-6 to see the 3 ball. Well, from that angle, maybe not.
He can see the middle of it. I took a close look. Doesn't have the left side, but he does have the middle.
Could he send the 3 into the 9?
I like that.
Use the 8 for cover. I think that's the highest percentage from here, but it's soft. But it's a good safety because the 8's going to block a lot of stuff. Oh, it must have rolled off a little for him to miss-hit it like that. Not a guarantee when you're hitting it at that speed that it's going to stay on the line where you sent it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Any table at that slow a speed, just millimeters off, your target's going to affect the outcome a lot.
And it wants to slide more and cut the ball more at that kind of speed too, so it's easy to let it get away.
Now it's deciding what ball to go off of here. Catches the inside of the 8, there's a small risk of going behind the 9. Same thing with the 9, he can go behind the 8. Maybe try to split them, hit them both. Oh, he was trying that and lost track of the pocketing.
Tight pocket, jiggled it there. I think we'll see more and more of that as the days go on. Pockets are going to tighten up a little as cloth wears in. 4 1/4 inch, quite tight. A deep shelf there too, you can see it on this view. That shelf's pretty deep in there. Be able to hear the oohs and ahs of the crowd from the table beside us too.
Filler with an early miss.
Yeah, SVB coming to a hanger of a 9 ball. You guys can catch that. table 1. This looks pretty good. It's all about the 9 to the 10 here, I think. He should be able to get exactly where he needs to be with the 8 over the hole. And you guys will know who wins that match over there by how loud the crowd is.
Yeah, I could hear it on the introductions. Definitely American back crowd here.
There's some SVB fans out there, I think, yeah. They love them some SVB. 2 rails here, I think. But you gotta watch you don't land straight in on the 9. Which I think is easy to do from here.
Drawing to the short side now. I believe it's drawing right into the corner. There is a power follow option 2 rails.
This is a tricky angle he landed on here. I don't think anything's easy. The big bounce off the side rail can help with the draw here.
Might be able to come to the long side of it. He did. Nice shot. Stun draw.
Beautiful. Nicely controlled there. Just to put the first game on the board.
Szewczyk going for the aggressive shot on the first shot. Didn't end up getting punished in the end. Albin playing a nice breakout attempt into the 8-9, just not getting quite where he wanted, and lost track of the pocketing on the 3 there.
So easy to take your eye off the ball a little bit, just looking, sideways instead of at what you need to be looking at. Split attention. I don't think there's too many empty seats left to be had around these tables now. Crowd filing in, everybody waking up.
Yeah, we're at capacity now.
And even outside of the screen, see lots of people standing around watching the other matches. There's some other matches on the outer tables. Playing to get to the semifinal. Coming up after this at 30 o'clock, we'll have the start of the mixed doubles turbo. Excited for that.
Yeah, 20-second shot clock. The biggest tournament ever held with a 20-second shot clock. It's Earl Strickland's dream. He had talked for years about making them play under 20 seconds and see what happens. Well, we're going to see what happens.
If Earl had it his way, 20-second shot clock, no side pockets. Good break there. Look at that.
Yeah, straight in on the 2 and a good chance for Szewczyk to take a decent lead in the first set now.
2 dressing up perfectly. All the balls go. 3 to the 4 is the key shot.
I think it's too tricky to try to land between the 6-10 window, so he's going to have to find other positional options here. Maybe drawing into the 6, into that area just to the right of the 6.
Take the shot from middle table too, but then getting from the 4 to the 5 is tricky. I don't know he'll do that. China Open winner from last year as well. Remember watching that tournament, he played super. That's such a hard tournament to win.
Yeah, 64-player invitational, so really 64 of the best players in the world invited to that one.
Yeah, there were no soft players in that one. Yeah, I think he's just going to go from middle table here, try not to do too much. And then just figure out the 4 to the 5.
He can come 4 rails back.
Yeah, it does lay okay to go between the 9-10 and round off 4 rails here. It's a good eye. I don't think he needs to load it up with spin or anything. It's pretty natural from here. It's all about the speed. Looks perfect.
Yeah, nice thing about that shot is you're playing back into the angle. You're typically playing off a 4th rail that's going to kill the ball into position. It's actually not as tough as it looks. Something you should practice as an amateur player. They don't play those shots as often as pros do.
Get caught trying to hold it all the time or something crazy,
Yeah.
right? Just send it around. Use the extra rails. It's okay. That's what they're there for. Looking good out there. This for first break and run of the day. I expect to see a few out of these two. That mistake from Albin in the first rack looks like it's going to cost him 3 on the scoreboard. Pretty smooth. Straight in on the 9 next would be nice. Didn't get as big of a bounce as he thought there, but he's okay. Stop shot's all he needs to do.
Yeah, just keep the speed down here. Cue it low.
Yeah, you can get the same stop, but you just cue a little lower. You don't have to hit it as hard. Like so. 10 ball for 2-0. There's still a match in the ladies round going. Try to get to the semifinal.
Long running one. 3 hours.
Yeah, they're having a grind over there. Let's see. Oh, it has finished. Wojciech Szewczyk on to the semifinal against Christina tomorrow morning. Christina Catch, Wojciech Szewczyk, Cheska Centeno, and Christina Zlateva. Those are your final 4 of the women's.
That was a star-studded field. Players like Kelly Fisher, Seo Soa, not even making the final 16, just to give you an idea of how tough that field was. Szewczyk's 1 for 1 on the side.
Yeah, nice break and run there. You gotta love that. First break of the day, break and run out. Life's good. Let's watch that one ball on the side again. I think it got kissed and went in the corner last time. But he's going to look for it to shoot into that top side pocket from this view. Kissed into the corner.
Same break.
Yeah. And the two dressing up again. Look at this.
Yeah, a chance to get a big lead in the first set now.
Oh, worrying moments for Albin already. He's got to be a little worried sitting in his chair there, and he's not afraid to show it.
Yeah, he's not afraid to show some emotion.
You can tell just the way he's sitting there. You go, yeah, he's not looking thrilled already.
Hasn't played in a lot of Pro Billiards series, but when he has, he's had average results. Obviously had that big one with the World 8-Ball Championship this past October.
He went on the craziest run for like 2 or 3 years, right? Where he won everything, and then he kind of fell off a little bit.
Past couple years, and that World 8-Ball was his only major title within the last 2 years.
I felt like that was kind of a breakthrough for him, you know, and he was going to get going again, and we're going to see the Albin that we saw for those 2 years, but it's so tough out there. There's so many good players. Everybody just plays so good. Everybody's getting better. These players are still improving is a scary thing.
Well, even before Aloysius Yap went on that big run in the WNT, they showed a graphic of how his past 5 WNT events had gone before that, and he hadn't made it past the final 32. Like, can you imagine? It's just...
And then just win everything after that. Yeah, the game is so streaky, right? We see it all the time with, you know, FSR and other players, but
6 past and 7 here.
on the Ball's laid out really nice for him after the break. They all connect together. Doesn't have to move the cue ball too much is always nice luxury.
Haven't seen a 3-pack yet this year in the Las Vegas Men's Open. I've seen a few 2s. Shane Van Boening, Naoki Oi, but not 3 yet. Did you have any 3-packs making it to the final 16, Ben?
No.
Not quite.
I had some 1-packs.
Okay.
Yeah, I was feeling fortunate to get a shot after the break. To make a ball and get a shot was a rarity for me. Doesn't want the kiss. Oh, it's really nicely controlled there to miss the kiss coming through it.
Just got a small angle going to the left. We'll get a little closer to the 9. Picture perfect start for Szewczyk here.
Yeah, he's looking good out there. Poland, another one of those teams in that World Team Championship that's going to be super tough.
Yeah, I think they might get caught up on the female player a little bit, but the male players are right up there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, with the best in the world, absolutely, they're at the top of the game. But yeah, I wouldn't know the female player that well, and definitely the female player is going to be a big factor in that team play.
I think it's Wesolowska. I'm going to double check.
Yeah, I think you're right. 3-0 just like that. Didn't take long. Already on the hill in the first set. See all those great sponsors along the arena boards there. Shout out to Predator and all those great sponsors for hosting this event and giving us players such great opportunities. I know I'm very thankful, and I'm sure all the other players are as well. Prize money getting bigger every year, and it's amazing the direction pool's headed in. I don't know it's ever been so popular.
I've never seen it. I've been around the game for 30 years. Predator, a big part of the resurgence.
Yeah, you were around in the 90s when pool was cool still.
Smoking in pools. That's how long I've been around. You too.
Yeah. Yeah. He aged me there a little, but it's okay. Yeah, it's making a comeback, I think. Watch that one ball again, straight in the side this time.
Oh,
Cue ball
the
brutally
kiss.
kissed. Oh my goodness.
Right from the middle of the table into the bottom left.
Yeah, he squatted it perfect, right? It was sticking right there. The 5 ball's tied up with the 8, so it's not a gimme run out.
4's in a nice position to break it out.
Yeah, to move it, yeah. And with ball in hand on the 2, you figure him to get exactly where he needs to be on the 4.
Not too much risk of getting behind another ball once he breaks into the 8-5. Just a question of how the 5's going to turn out. It's kind of pushing into open space. He's trying to figure out a way to play into the angle of the angle he needs on the 4 to get into the 5. It's not really possible. He's going to have to move the cue ball too much to the middle. So he's just going to play to an angle where the cue ball is going to the long rail and kind of crossing the position, but still should get it right.
Yeah, it is going to cross that position line, though. You're right. You hear the beep of the shot clock there. It's going to beep once at 10 seconds, and then it's going to beep lots at 5 seconds, and you never want to hear that. You know, see these players always trying to shoot before that 5 seconds starts beeping. Albin used to time it perfectly to the beeps.
Yeah, because he's a little more methodical, and he had to find a way to kind of get down to his last seconds. There he goes again. There's the 10 and shoots on 8. Just a little straight here.
He's a little off, yeah, where he needed to be. Small shake of the head. It's maybe pot the 4 plays safe on the 5.
Can.
Might be the only way here. I don't know. He can draw into it and get position.
Yeah, the cue ball won't have as much energy as he wanted, and there is a risk of getting stuck behind the 8 now, but I think he will go into it.
Well, he does have enough angle here. Looked like he might be a little straighter.
Just didn't risk it.
Yeah, this is, I think, higher percentage to just stick him on the 8 here now. You just hate to let these guys to the table. They just kick so good, and they jump so good, and they do everything so well.
I mean, he's going to leave him the left long rail here.
He stuck him pretty good.
Yeah, I still consider Ouschan a favorite in the rack.
Funny things happen here all the time. You know, you favor him to hit the correct side of this ball.
Yeah, that's the difference. They're going to hit the proper side of it at least half the time. They're only going to miss the whole ball 10% of the time. So good things happen more often than not.
Well, we already saw a ball get kicked in today. A sweet little 2-rail kick. Might have been the shot of the tournament so far. Actually, I take that back because that C shot from Filler, the 2-rail bank, that takes the cake. I don't know anybody can beat that.
I know.
Hit it with some speed. Yeah, you see, hit the correct side of it. And what's happening here? Nothing good. Well, this set is not over yet. This can turn around really quick.
Ouschan has huge power on the break. Subject to make the 1 on the side. All good recipes for possible offensive charges.
Very similar to his sister. He really treats it like a sport. They're athletes. They're in the gym all the time. They're eating healthy. Always on the practice tables. Really take the game seriously.
Drawing in between the 9 and the side pocket and coming out the far side of it.
I thought he might stay underneath it. But yeah, they tend to go for a little extra here. Twice underneath it. He's going to be a little further away. No, he's perfect. That's a good shot.
Filler with more mistakes over on table 1. Keep you updated on how the other quarterfinals are going.
Some oohs and ahs going on over there. He's hung up another ball.
Oh.
That might be the most balls he's missed so far this year.
Yes. What he did at the Derby City Classic there, coming back 11 rounds and just really destroying the field.
He's probably missed 2 balls the whole tournament. Now he's missed 2 balls in the first 3 racks against SVB. It's a bit worrying. You can see Albin cues well over his left eye. Right-handed, but super left eye dominant.
Yeah, it makes it look pretty smooth too. Usually players that are that opposite eye dominant, they have a little bit of issues on the smoothness, but he finds a way to make it work.
Yeah, or the head is really twisted.
Yep.
To the point where, like, John Moore had to switch hands because it was just too much strain on the neck and the shoulders and stuff from having his head so twisted to get his left eye over the cue.
Yeah, they tend to bring their elbow inwards sometimes to kind of bring the cue inwards. He brings it in a little bit, but not as much as some players that are that far under their eye.
He makes it look way easier than it is. That's a super hard thing to do, to be right-handed, left eye dominant in a game like this. It's very tough. But it's amazing how many players are.
Oh, yeah.
Like really high-level snooker players, way over the opposite eyes. And that's a hard game.
Ronnie, Neil Robertson, Judd Trump are all opposite eye dominant. Not as heavy as Albin, but 3 of the top 5.
Yeah, and those are like, legends of the game. And this man is a legend himself. I have no doubt he'll be in the Hall of Fame. You can see there, good view of it here, well under the left eye.
There's the one again.
That is super.
2 might have the top right.
What a great break that is. He just crushed it. Maybe the combo on the 7. Let's see. I think it's
Tempting.
not horrible, because then at least you might be able to get from the 2 to the 3 a little easier. Tight pocket though. It's not easy.
Try to slide the cue ball all the way down below the 9, but a little bit of risk of catching the inside of the 9 and going in the top right with the cue ball.
I think that's what he just looked at, was the safety. I'd love for him to try to stay aggressive here. I think you got to make it happen. I don't hate the combo here.
Yeah, is the 2 ball playing it too far off to the left though, or the 9's going to block the top right?
Yeah, maybe you're going to lose the 2 ball a bit. Yeah, you're probably right there, Eric. It probably is getting lost a little bit. I mean, if you're Cheska, you probably already shot the bank. You probably already ripped to the bank.
Oh yeah, she was just in full freewheeling mode. Ton of danger in the match considering how she played, but got through.
Yeah. He is going to play the safe here. Surprising. I mean, the other option was maybe kiss the 7 in with the cue ball, but I don't think that was a good option. This looks okay.
Yeah, he's covered it good here. 2 rail kick only for Szewczyk, and the 2 ball's kicking to the 3.
Yeah, just to hit it and hope he gets safe. Yeah.
He does have something direct here.
Oh, ref better get in there close. This has got to be a tight hit.
He's forced to go 2 rails.
Yeah, I don't think, like, the way he was looking at the direct hit had to be too close. Not worth the risk. This can pay off. You get 2 rail hit here. Nah, he drove right by it.
He's missed about its slightest of margins.
Well, and he wasn't willing to hit it full, so he had to take a risk there and try to come across the top of it. It's a billiard onto the 3 there, I think it is. Kiss off the 2. Cue ball pots the 3.
I like it.
Or just another safety, but you hate to let him shoot again.
Yeah, the rest of the table looks real good. If he can progress through this 2, 3, 4,
Everything's there.
massive favorite.
Yeah, I like this. I think because 2 is gonna, bounce a little. Natural position.
Got a little straight. Totally clear if the 4 passes the 9. Looks like it does from that angle.
I think so. Yeah. And I think he's just a little off angle here. He can go forward off 2 rails. Touch of the left spin.
It's a good line now, and continuous comeback in set number 1.
It's amazing how many times this happens in a short race. You know, one player up 2 or 3 nothing, and then just turns around real quick. Doesn't take much. He overcut the ball. Never seen so many misses from these top players. Missing balls that should never be missed.
Yeah, 2 missed balls in the first set now for Albin.
That was extra routine. I'm not sure how he let that get away from him. Just a little side spin got him, but I don't think he needed the side spin.
Yeah, it was almost like a deceleration in the stroke.
That's exactly what happened, yeah. And then the cut was exaggerated.
Wojciech's gonna have to play the corner here, but he'll be fine with that.
Yeah, I don't think you play the side here. It's just too tight because you need to stun or draw the cue ball a little, and it just brings in the miss too much. So it's got to be the corner. He'll be licking his lips, though. He probably thought this was going 3-2. He's thinking about how Albin's making a comeback. And all of a sudden, he's got a chance to just win the first set here. Which sounds like that's maybe what Shane just did over there.
Yeah, it's going to double check the scores for you, but it feels like Shane's on the hill.
Yeah, they have all the scores on the ProBilliardsSeries.com website. You guys can follow along with the matches. And they've added this nice feature where you can hide the finished matches. I love that.
Nice.
So now I can just see what I want to see. And it is 3-2 SVB over there. They play quick, right? We've got 2-2 Yannick Pongers and Max Lechner. That's a good match as well over there on one of the outer tables. Meanwhile, let's see if Szewczyk can close out this first set. Well, I think he wanted a little angle, but he's not going to get it. He maybe can just draw straight back, though.
Yeah, as long as he's drawing back past the side, he'll be okay. It almost looks like he isn't. It looks okay. Wow, it's going to the left a little bit.
It does look like he's going to the left. Is he trying to miss the side with the side spin and zip it down there?
Must be.
Oh, no, he's okay.
Just caught thick enough in the pocket.
Yeah, he just used the whole pocket there, exactly.
Strong set from Szewczyk here. 2 break-in runs. Really no mistakes. A little bit on the kicking. Put it on Albin. A couple mistakes from Albin, and that's the first set to Wojciech.
First set over just like that, pretty quick.
Both players just under 900 overall performance. World-class level.
Looks like timeout.
Player's going to go on a break. You guys can zip over to table 1 if you want. 3-2 affair there in the first set. Welcome to come back and join us for the continuation of this match. Back soon. Both players back in the arena. Real strong set from Szewczyk in the first set, taking it down 4-1. Couple mistakes from Ouschan that he won back. Albin's breaking well. Carry that forward to set number 2. It's going to be Szewczyk to open up here.
I think if you're Albin, you just blame your sister for the misses. She started it. It's contagious.
Yeah. Yeah, she really let that last match go.
Similar from her brother here, just missing balls he's not supposed to miss. Let's see, this break's really been working for him. One ball on the right side. No, it goes high, but the four-railer is in, and the one is going to creep out into the open.
Doesn't look like it has room past the 5, but we'll have a second look here.
Yeah, I don't think so, maybe. Looking at the table outside of the screen, I'd say I don't think so, but this camera angle, this overhead one, makes it look like it's got a little room there, right?
Yeah, not a full pocket. He's going to cross it.
Yeah, half pocket on these tables is no good. They're tight. These corners are real tight. Does he have a two-way shot here? Can he miss some traffic with the cue ball, or is he going all in on the bank here?
Well, I don't see how the cue ball is going to free up.
That's what I'm wondering. Yeah, seems like it's going into the 7 or the 5, right? Oh, he just played safe. Okay, this is good. It's going to leave a jump for Albin, but a tough one queuing over the 5.
Albin is considered one of the stronger jumpers on tour, so good chance here.
He does jump so good, doesn't he? I mean, good equipment helps for sure. This Predator cue just gets over the ball so easy. But his technique is great. I was going to say, I'd be surprised he didn't use the extension here. Seems like the shot to use it on.
Good attempt. Look how much draw he got off of it, even over that distance.
From that distance to get that draw is incredible.
I'm actually going to make a comment. There's no position, but he actually got it there.
He got the position. Well, he got a reward for coming close and making the ball, too. I mean, didn't have to cover it like this, but I think you often get rewarded when you make a good hit like that. Yeah, extension called here because this kick is a little tough, going between the 2-3 with the cue ball and trying to judge the slide off that rails. A bit tricky.
We got this 2 rails, trying to kick it in, but great distance at the same time.
Some speed on this one. Oh, what a great hit. What a great hit. If it gets by the horn, it's good. It's a good shot.
Looks like it is passable past the 6.
Really tight by there for sure, but I'm with you. I think it does go.
Position's pretty natural.
Don't have to do anything with the cue ball. It helps potting this ball. Put all your focus into making the shot. We saw in the last set, he missed the ball, taking his eye off the ball, looking at something else, so he doesn't have to worry about that here. What he did have to worry about was the shot clock, though.
Yeah, it got down to 6 seconds. He's left it over the corner.
Yeah, nothing easy here, though. Lots of traffic just to get through to see the one.
I have a feeling it actually goes through it. Through 3 balls here, man? Is it possible? No, it's not there.
No, I don't think so. He had the jump cue at first, but there was no way to get to it. So it's a kick, but this is a small window between the 7-5. And you got to get the cue ball free next, so he's got to hit it at some speed, which makes judging the angle way tougher.
Yeah, just got caught in a tough spot there.
Well, in no time. Again, the shot clock a factor there, because if he had a couple extra seconds, he might be able to measure the kick better. He kind of just had to get down and shoot it right away. He ran out of time. And the one thing you can't do is completely run out of time and
Right.
just give him the ball in hand that way. going to try to draw this one back between the 5-7. Didn't want the kiss on the 7. 3's going to get in the game here, I think.
It is, and Albin's in half give-up mode here. Not give up, but just saying, you could see the disappointment on his face. I get it, and now he's just down into a quick kick.
He wears his heart on his sleeve, right?
I mean, he's forcing himself to take more time here, which is good.
Yeah, you know, he just wanted the one stroke to kick, right? We've all felt that pain before.
Wow, Cuba almost went in, and that would have been bad news, but Szewczyk is still on the 2 here.
Oh, there's a lot of space between these balls. This is not easy. Albin trying to stay composed there.
He's got it.
So good from that distance. That is so good.
It's off the rail enough that he can hold the gap between the 8-9.
That's such a hard shot from that distance. The cue ball near the jaws of the pocket. Very well done. He's got more movement in his head than a lot of the top players. He doesn't stay as still as some of them.
Yeah, kind of a medium-length backstroke. Not too long, not too short. It's the one you want to teach on textbook fundamentals. Really doesn't come up in the conversation of the top 10 players in the world that often, but his results are close to a player that would be in the top 10.
Oh, these Polish players are getting better by the second. And there's another one. Every time I turn around, there's another one of them coming through the ranks. Daniel Maciel into the final 8 here as well. He's taking on Fedor Gorst on table 3. You guys want to watch that one too. I know if I was at home watching this, I'd have one on my laptop, one on the TV, one on my phone.
Why not?
Be watching all 3. See if you can punch this one out a little bit. Didn't get as much angle on the 7 as he probably would have loved, but very workable.
He's there now.
Good control. Just all the momentum on his side. You know, Albin's not loving life right now.
Yeah, another game that Albin had a chance in and failed to win.
From ball in hand on the 1, he hooked himself on the 2. Big, giant mistake. We saw very similar from Jasmine. Ball in hand, she hooked herself on a ball as well. She miscued, hit her hand on the table.
Got too thin on the 6 one time and had to play safe, and actually I think somehow went off into a pocket off the or didn't hit a rail.
Didn't hit a rail, yeah. Similar mistakes from the siblings. Got this 10 ball to keep the momentum in his favor. He's looking to run away with this quarterfinal. Semi-final of both events will be tomorrow. There's a good Canadian player right there, Waleed. Front row.
Yeah, going to be representing Team Canada in the World Team Championships starting tomorrow. Alexandra Guliakova in the 2nd row.
It starts Tuesday, I think. I know I'm losing track of day
so
2. Vegas will do that to you.
2 days more. Yeah, the 24th.
Yeah, Tuesday will be the start of the World Teams and the Juniors. Got some scores there for us.
Yeah, Shane Van Boning won the first set over Joshua Filler, as we mentioned. Ahead 1-0 in the 2nd set. Yannick Pongers and Max Lechner in the long battle. Still in the first set, 3 each. Wojciech Szewczyk and Albin Ouschan that you're watching right now. Wojciech is ahead 1-0, and Daniel Maciel and Fedor Gorst somehow must have started late for some reason.
They did start quite late.
Yeah, I couldn't say why, but
Wojciech Szewczyk was still playing on that table.
okay. And they're at 1 each in the first set.
I think that actually works out great for the fans because they can watch this, they can watch the SVB match, and then they're still going to have time to head over and watch the Gorst match, I believe, after these matches are done, depending how long they go.
One ball kicked away before it got to the pocket, and nothing down this time. So the 10's going to block most of the pocket for the 1.
I believe that's his first dry break. Pretty sure he was successful on the first 5.
Find out here.
He's hitting them good. That would explain how he's got this deep in the event, too. I mean, usually at this level, it really comes down to who's breaking the best. Albin with a long one. I don't know. He shoots at this ball. It's just a safety. He's eyeing it up still.
He's at 60% overall. Albin's at 100%. He's only had 3 breaks.
Yeah, he's only had a couple, yeah.
Szewczyk down into 50% in the safety efficiency category. Albin at a standard 83%. Both players shooting over 850, so high-level match overall, but just a couple timely mistakes from Ouschan.
Yeah, it's still just those missed balls, right? That's the big stat that's jumping out to me. And 1 ball goes, but there's no reward here. You're not getting on the 2, so there's no use shooting the 1. Just try to find a safe. Just gonna bank the 1 up table, try to get under the 2-6. How good is this?
Good creative shot there.
How good is this shot? Yeah, very creative too. That was not exactly
Standard safe.
standard by any means, yeah. 3 rails in behind this one. There's half chance he gets safe back here.
Yeah, a couple blockers near the 1. If he hits it properly.
But this is tough. The side pocket might be just a little in play here. Just missed the side. Oh, how good is this? How good is this? What a shot.
Well-deserving round of applause there.
And the tap of the table from Albin, too. He recognizes a good shot when he sees one. And I really love that. I think you shouldn't be shy to, tell your opponent when they played a good shot. There's nothing wrong with that. It's the gentleman's side of the game.
Respect for the game, yeah.
Yeah, I love that. Does he still have his extension? I'm surprised he's not using the extension if he still has it. And I'm sure he still has it.
Yeah, he's a little flustered overall, I think.
Maybe he used it after the break. Maybe he did use it. I just didn't notice. But yeah, he's definitely frustrated for sure. It's not going his way this morning.
Moaning with some kind of kick safe, having a laugh about it. Fans enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having a good time over there. I know Josh, he likes to have a little laugh while he's playing too, right? It's not all serious out there all the time.
5's going to pass in the bottom left once the 3 and the 2 are gone.
Yeah, and the 7-10 combo later on, I think, is pretty good. I don't think that's a problem. With the 6 where it is as well, it should be okay. Well, this is not the guy you want to have all this momentum against you.
Yuki Hiraguchi in the crowd. Lost a tough one to Savannah Easton in the losers qualification match. Played really well.
Did she ever play good? Yeah. Savannah just getting better by the second.
Yeah. I mean, she's improved. She's improved 30% in the last 4 months, and that's huge considering the base that she was starting at.
The level she was already at, 30% is huge. Yeah.
Massive. It's quicker than I've seen. Only seen 5 players really improve at that rate.
Oh, The kids just soak it up. They're just sponges for knowledge. And she's only 14 still?
Just turned 16.
Just 16.
A couple weeks ago.
Oh, wow. Yeah, she's still so young.
But yeah, it's easy to forget. I mean, the level that she's playing at her age. She'll be on Team USA A for the World Team Championships, playing with Skylar Woodburn and Shane Van Boning.
How good is that team?
Yeah, I mean, Savannah's going to win matches. Can you call her a favorite against the top 10 women in the tournament? Maybe not, but she's going to win matches here and there. So the U.S. can go deep in that.
Absolutely. And they get 2 shots, right? They got Tyler, Oscar, and Sophia on the other team, I believe.
Yep.
Although Oscar better get here, start hitting some balls.
Yeah, he didn't play in the Las Vegas Men's Open.
Yeah, he's the only one of the 6 that's not here, right? Oh, he's landed nice here where he can control the cue ball and the 7 after he makes this combo. It's a tricky thing about these combinations, just too many moving parts. Yeah, couldn't have landed better there.
1 rail up now.
No early 10s was a rule I think they had to implement in this, and I'm really glad they did.
Yeah, it's a good amendment. The races are short. You don't want any kind of situations where someone's comboing in.
And I think
2 10s in a race to 4.
with the triangle referee rack, that 10 is shooting towards the bottom corner a lot.
It happened a lot in this tournament so far, randomly on table 1.
Yeah, in all the matches I played, it was always over there. Just found a way over there every time. And even practicing at home, it was the same thing. So it's not the referee rack or anything. It's just the way the game is when you rack with the triangle.
Right.
So does he play the 9 in the corner next or the side?
Yeah, they're avoiding the sides. He's actually taking a look at it. I'm surprised. I mean, I would just write it off. Like, you know, you're going to get a decent angle in the corner.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. I don't think he needs to even contemplate the side. But if it's super easy, I guess that's what you do.
Well, he got on the only angle where he might.
I still think the corner looks good from here.
Yeah, there's no need to risk it. What are you giving up in pocketing percentage on the corner? 5%, and that's considering if you're shooting into a bigger side pocket. He is going corner here. Just so tempting because it's right there over the pocket, right?
Yeah, we love to shoot the closer pocket.
Oh, God. It's pretty high up the rail, but the speed was right.
He held his hand up to Albin there, too. He knew he hit it bad. Didn't have to go in like that. The speed was good. You hear that all the time. It's often about the speed they're playing these shots that makes the pocket accept the ball more. Oh, these are worrying times for Albin.
Check out to another good lead here in set number 2.
Oh, and he's just looking good out there. Even when he misses, he doesn't miss, right? Shout out to Predator and Pro Billiard Series for hosting these great events and giving the players some big prize money. Maybe one of the things I'm the biggest fan of is how they just support all aspects of the game. I believe they announced a women's U.S. Pro Billiard Series this week. There'll be some big prize money up for grabs all season for those ladies.
Yeah, and mixed doubles and bringing back the World Championships in 8-ball and 10-ball.
A little straight pool showcase yesterday. I really loved that. Straight pool is my favorite game.
Yeah, it was fun. Darren Appleton winning that one about 150 to 128, somewhere in that range.
Corey was right in there with a chance. Yeah. Good close match. Impossible to get any kind of high run going with the, the tables are tight. It's not typical for a straight pool to play on a real tight table, you know. One ball missing again. Four railer's not going, but the 6 gets in the way of the 1, I think.
Yeah, only the right edge at most. See here, no, right in the middle of it. Albin's gonna go 2 rails behind it, try to create some distance.
Yeah, I don't think you push out here, right? I don't think you push out. If you do push, it's to the exact same shot. You're just gonna push it maybe a little further away or tie up something, or...
Well, yeah, the problem with the 2 rail kick is the 1's kind of going into the 10, and that's a big problem as far as distance.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know if he can get underneath it enough to get the 1 to miss the 10. So it might be the push. Yeah. Well, I don't know if that's gonna do it, though. I think you're not gonna love your next shot.
He's hoping Szewczyk catch the window between the 4-7 or the 4-8. Again, of course, it's tough to push, but when you make statements like you hope he catches the window, it's probably not the best.
At this level, yeah, no, because they don't really make too many mistakes. The cue ball control's so good. Oh, a little awkward on the bridging there. You see that?
4 readjustments, 5 now.
Can't get comfortable. This is where a pool's so awkward. Oh, and that's why he's handed it back. He said, no, I can't get comfortable. You try. Now, you don't want to shoot this with like an elevated cue is the problem, and that might be the only way he can get his hand comfortable. Might be why he's giving it back. I'm surprised to see him give it back.
He could actually kick and stick here too, because the cue ball's kind of coming from a different angle where it won't hit the 1 won't hit the 10 as often. Oh, creative again, but he's found a window here.
Yeah, he tried to use the 6. Tried to just kind of spin the cue ball lots to hold it under the 6, but it crept around it. Still, this is not that easy. But he doesn't have to do too much with the cue ball here. It's going to come across, should be on the 2 from everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, he's been at the table a lot. He's confident in the score. Just got to keep your head down here.
Yeah, and he doesn't typically. He moves that head quite a bit, and he did a lot on that shot. Second prize, though. Albin just going to be hating this.
Yeah, 8 ball's too far away to consider any kind of jump.
And the kick is blocked by everything.
Look at this, he is going to jump. Gotta land it perfect here.
Does he maybe play the jump kick or like a little masse off the end rail?
Yeah, it would help to go to the short rail. It's a good call. Shot.
Beautiful.
Look at this. I think it's okay.
Yeah, he's still got a shot here. But I don't know he can get to the 3 next. To draw this ball is super tough.
Yeah, I think he's got to try to make something happen, though. There is a... I mean, once you start going 2 rails, if you can even hit it good enough to get there. But maybe you just kind of draw towards the 4.
Yeah, and take what you can get. Yeah, you don't need to be perfect on the 3 next. When you try to do too much here, you're going to miss the 2 a lot of times. And he's running out of time is a big factor.
Nice shot.
That's so good with the shot clock running out. It's really good. Big game here. I mean, you think he loses this game, it's almost all but over, right? He wins this game. He's right in the match. Still anybody's match.
Just got to avoid the 9 coming back towards the 7.
Yeah, stop shot will leave him a good angle.
Probably 2 rails back, just taking the 9 totally out of the equation.
Yeah, when he plays the 6. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah. Leave lots of angle on the 6 and 2 rails. Should work fine. Back and forth shot. It's going to be coming right at the 7 is good. A little short. Yeah, the wave of the hand because it's not where he wanted to be, but he's okay.
I mean, he just has this somber approach to the table, right? You know, like for me, if the ball gets there, that's where it got. You know, it's if you're gonna be emotional about stuff like that, I think it's trouble in the long run. But that's just the way he plays. It's the way he's comfortable with.
It's hard on his sleeve, right? It's always been that way. But yeah, it's the small things that he seems to let bother him a little too much. You know, like that wasn't a problem at all.
Right.
He was just where he needed to be.
Just accepting that you're not always going to get perfect.
That's a big one, I think, because we're not going to get perfect all the time. The game's way too hard for that.
Yeah.
We're going to be out of line all the time. Just going to work it out, which looks like that's what he's done. Needs this game. And that drag shot's so important on these slick tables.
Albin on the board in the second set, and it'll be breaking rack number 4.
He really needed that. He could really use a look at the opening ball here and maybe a break and run of his own. Szewczyk already got a couple of them.
He's made a ball on every break he's had so far.
That's the sound of SVB doing something special over there on table 1. As we take a look at the match stats here, table 2. Just again, that big one popping out to me is the missed shots. 2 from Albin, 1 from Szewczyk, but
I mean, really, it's very low over the course of 8 games.
Yeah. Yeah, it is quite low.
Overall performance edging close to 900 for both players.
Really good. Oh, he switched sides here. And that's surprising because his opponents had great success from the other side with the one ball going in lots. I'd be favoring that same side that Szewczyk.
Nothing.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd be thrilled about that. Szewczyk can see the 1, maybe not to pocket it with guaranteed position, but if he doesn't like it, he's got a million safety options here.
Need a second camera angle to see how thin he really is on this one.
Yeah, the end view is going to tell us. Is he cutting this ball and trying to get position?
That's makeable.
I think so, yeah. I think it's just a matter of where the cue ball's going.
You can swing it around 4 rails, but off the 4th rail, it's not really leading into a good pocket for the 2. It is available in the left middle. 4 rails, 2 in the left middle.
Yeah, I think so.
Land the cue ball near where it is now.
Well, and that's a nice target. Where it is now. That's a good point. Now he's winding up for it.
Oh, we missed the call. He called the bank, obviously.
In off the 10 to a big pocket. What a shot. Not just the shot, but look at the position.
Yeah, we missed that one, Ben. That's the best shot there for sure.
Definitely. That was definitely a higher percentage than the cut with the sling the cue ball through all the traffic, right?
Got focused on the cut there. But Especially the 10 made the pocket bigger. Great shot from Szewczyk.
Yeah, just the position for me was super impressive because he had to play it at a high speed. But he got the cue ball like with ball in hand shape. Playing for some serious prize money out here. $45K to the winner of the event. Just the start of the year, so you know they'd love to start their year off with that big check.
Yeah, next event will be in St. Louis, World 8-Ball Championships, mixed doubles tournament, Women's Open.
Mid-April?
Beginning of April, yeah.
He would have loved to have touch more angle on this, but shouldn't be a problem. 6 near the side pocket, he can do whatever he wants here.
Yeah, straight back draw, I think it's going to be a good play.
Yeah, I like that choice. Especially with the tables being so much, that draw shot is super easy. With the nice clean balls too, the Arcos 2 balls, they really grip the draw nicely. I'm a huge fan of the balls. I think they just react the way they're supposed to.
Yeah, I agree. We play them with them at my homeroom and see them a lot in Canada.
Comes around nicely for the 7. Is he going to the left a little with the cue ball here? Is he just drawing straight back and maybe play the 8 in the corner next?
Yeah, he's got a slight angle going to the left, so looks like the 8 in the side.
Oh, and the speed is perfect.
He's a little short. He can go around 3 rails. Might have to.
Pretty good.
Yeah, hasn't made any glaring errors. 1 missed ball over the course of 2 sets.
Yeah, and really not the easiest shot that he missed. It wasn't like a hanger or anything. But yeah, to only miss 1 ball, you know, through this many games, playing good. As we would expect. A super player. Look how easy that grips the draw. You know, he wasn't trying to go that far back.
Yeah.
Just needs to roll this one in, get himself on the hill in the second set here.
Number 5, breaking on the hill for a spot in the semifinals. Filler and Van Boning at 1 each in the second set.
It looks like Filler won the
pardon
second
me.
set.
Yeah, it just flipped over.
Updated, yeah. So a small timeout over there on TV table 1. Meanwhile, Szewczyk with the break to close this one out, and he's been breaking good, so this got to be a little worrying for Albin sitting over there. Wondering if he gets to shoot again in this tournament. Watch the one in the right side pocket, or the top left corner where his hand is. Neither of those options, but look at the 6 ball again.
Yeah, and it should be said that there's been a few times that Albin could have got in a little better with starters or just random kicking results.
He hasn't had the roll of the ball here. That's definitely a big factor, I think, in these short races too. And at this level where everybody's so good, you really got to get a roll here and there, you know. Biggest time to get a roll is after the break, I think. I think he needs to push. But again, just always at a disadvantage when you're the one pushing. Let's block the 3 here. Block the 3 and try to leave him the edge. But did he leave him the edge? Or is he getting put back here?
Yeah, looks like he did. Might have to try to line the 1 and cue ball up with the 2-7. He's going to play safe. It's very touchy.
Yeah, he's put him back. I'm not surprised to see him put him back here because this is super tough. Really tricky to get safe here. You can't cut the 1 in because you got no position on the 2. Do you know, does Albin play with 12.9?
Couldn't say.
Shaft looked a little big there. It's got to be 12.4, right?
I think most of the pros are going down to 12.4.
Yeah, he tried to roll it. It's hard to get safe there. He's trying to use the 9 too. It's smart. Pretty good shot. Leaving him tree-topped over the 5 here just takes away a million options. So I need to cue this one clean. So maybe kicking it.
Run the cue ball into the 7, maybe.
Yeah. Good call, Eric. Very nice. Beautiful shot. Tap of the table from Albin. He knows it was a good one. And he knows he's in huge trouble here. Something good doesn't happen when he hits this 1. It might be it.
Yeah, the way he's pushed the 8 in line with the 3, the combo's actually decently available.
Yeah, it's pretty much a hanger, right? You don't see these guys missing that one too much.
Gotta get a good attack angle on it, but big fight on the 1 here for sure. Good try from Albin. He's going off in the pocket.
Yeah, just not getting the roll of the ball here because he hit that 1 nicely. Hit the correct side of it. Did everything he could. Just a slice of bad luck there, I think.
You know, if the 3 and the 8 are both frozen, it's actually very tough. And they are close to being frozen.
Yeah, you're absolutely right about that. If they're both frozen. If one of them's frozen, it's okay, but they both look pretty close to frozen. You're right. Well, first he's got to deal with this. And it's not easy when you're trying to draw it that far to be precise. It's pretty good. It's okay. Let's cue this one clean.
Got exactly where he wanted to attack this combo.
Really nicely controlled that shot was. Not easy to land where he did. These guys make pool look way easier than it is. Pool's so hard. It's such a difficult game. So many things happening, so many things to calculate. And then you add in the pressure.
And the shrunken pocket size. It's not like you're just playing in the pool room under 4.5-inch pockets. And for those, you know, if you ever have the chance to get around a tight table and just play a couple racks, you'll see the difference. Perfect.
Oh, the nice thing about that combo where he laid, he was always on the 3 next. Now that could be it. You can't see him faltering from here.
Yeah, just gonna have to power up a little bit to get enough angle on the 4 where he can get over for the 5 properly. He's looking good.
Yeah, he's got a nice angle on the 3 here. A little angle on the 4 next.
Slightly straight.
Yeah, he wanted more angle because he doesn't want to deal with the 7 when he's shooting the 5. Can he punch it down there?
Big speed if he tries to.
Brings in the miss a little into a tight pocket, right?
If you get it out enough to a point where you can draw the cue ball to the right of the 7, that'll work. Now the 9 comes into play a bit, but really trying to find a way not to run into the 7 here. Surprised he's cueing high.
Like a stun follow.
Wow.
Beautiful shot.
Not afraid of the speed there.
No, he played that one a bit fearless. Maybe slightly easier to do leading 3-1, but you know he's nervous to close this one out. Blood's got to be flowing, right? Does he go around the 6? Or is he just going to bounce across, play the 6 in the side next?
Drop the rail if he doesn't have too much angle.
Yeah, could just come across it. It's good because he keeps a nice angle to get on the 7 next.
Good match from Wojciech Szewczyk.
Yeah, he's played near perfect here, right?
Yeah, he's inched over the 900 line for the overall performance in the match.
Yeah, we're going to see a handshake in a couple of seconds here. Albin going to exit in the quarterfinal.
Gloves off.
Szewczyk going to play the semifinal tomorrow. The rest of the day, we're going to have the mixed doubles coming up. Next match, 3 p.m., I believe. A couple hours, right?
Yeah, he's still got a couple games going on table number 1 with Van Boning and Filler, and you got table number 3 that was a little bit behind starting, so plenty of action to tide you over until the mixed doubles starts. Doubles turbo, pardon me.
Just to seal the deal, move on to the semifinal. They loved it. I like the fist bump at the end.
Yeah, he's happy to be down to the final 4 in a 128-player tournament, and he's going to be one of the main contenders coming back tomorrow. Szewczyk over Ouschan. For Ben Francis, this is Eric Horowitz. I've still got 4 rounds of play for you here today. Be sure to join us back.